main instrument panel. We have the metals cut, and this is the main instrument panel back board, and it's gonna go right over there. We'll show you more when we have it assembled.
Yeah, the 3D prints are gonna attach to it.
Yes, all the switches. Alright, I just wanted to quickly interrupt this video, and I want to tell you about a giveaway that we have going on. So, we have the old simulator MCP and EFIS panels, and we are doing a giveaway. We are giving those away completely for free. Shipping is paid by us to anyone who subscribes to this channel and leaves a comment down below. But also, go ahead and check for more information on our Discord server, which link is down in below. There we have more pictures and more information about the MCP and EFIS panels. And also, if you want to see more content from us, go ahead and check out our Instagram, where we also have more photos and stuff from our simulator. So go ahead and check out those. Now back to the video. Thank you so much. We got the aluminum trims installed, and this is very nice.
Yeah, it's looking very nice, and it's very thin, so we get the displays very close.
Yes, and very light because it's the aluminum and fiber.
I can lift it with just only one hand.
Yes.
Easily.
Of course it's missing the screens and all the heavy stuff, but it's not gonna weigh half as much as the current one, so yeah, it's going to be good.
And it's probably even cheaper.
Yeah. And better in every possible way. So we are gonna just test fit it and maybe even test install it, and then we're gonna start to go up to the glarewings here. It is installed. Got some 3 screws each side, and it is.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Yep. Alright, so one thing I don't say on the video is that the Glareshield and glarewings have already been done for the last simulator, and we are now reusing all of the the whole module. We are reusing it, but we do some heavy modifications in this video. But here are some pictures of the original building of them. They are styrofoam, and then a lot of filler, and then just lots of paint. But basically we have to do heavy modifications to the shape, because the overall shape was very wrong on the version 1 simulator. For this version 2 here, what we are building now, we did want to correct all those mistakes that we found when we took this apart and brought it over to the storage, where we are doing the modifications right now. We also are making it more realistic by adding some LED slots and overall making the shape just more correct. Alright, just test fitting the Glareshield module, and the old one actually fits almost perfectly, but we will still have to do major modifications to the top here and the glare wings, but it's looking nice.
Yeah, it's looking very nice indeed.
Alright, and I just wanted to show you that we did round the edge with the router. It really does work quite nice. We haven't had a router before, first time using, so it did do a good job. It's a little bit wobbly, but nothing that just some extra filing and sanding like we have done can fix, and it's gonna look great. We just gotta flip this thing on the other side and do some modifications there as well. But it's coming along very nice, and it's definitely gonna speed up the process to have this thing reused, so we don't need to make this from scratch. But it definitely needs repairs. You can see we have a huge piece missing, and the seams are cracked all around, and overall this is quite poor quality. So we have a lot to fix and fine-tune with this, but it's gonna be overall faster to do this way, and it's certainly way more cheaper for us since we already have this, so might as well use it, right? It's coming up nice and it's really cool, so we're gonna get back to it and see how we go about
doing this.
That's here, don't pull it. It's from the underside.
Oh yeah.
Oh god damn it.
Shoot.
Okay, but we have taken this almost completely apart. This was the centerpiece, it's now a triangle almost. Alright, so we got another groove on this panel here. This will light the MCP, and we have the cable hole already routed inside the wood here, just as a placeholder. We have a cable too. This I already showed you. A good rail for the LED right there as well. And yeah, what we're now gonna do is just take a look at these. We took them out of there and we gotta modify the top surface at least. Alright, just got some of these marks here, so we have to cut this side of the glare wing a little bit smaller, and we also cut this section a little bit bigger. Just a minor modifications here is what we gotta do, but it's coming along very nicely actually, and we have this mounted and there. It's looking really great actually. So this is how it's coming along. It's gonna look really great. Yo, we forgot the record, so here we have it. The modified Glareshield and glare wing module is now here. It's not done. The other glare wing is missing, but the other one is there.
Yeah, we need to fill up quite a lot there because the modifications were quite large.
Yeah. But overall the frame and the shape is now the correct one, and we have all these LED strip mounts rotated in there and good to go.
Yeah, we already got the cables.
Here you can now see I also installed the other side that broke off when we removed them for the modifications. It's now back in there. Two massive holes where the screws go into the backboard here, and you can see it is looking kind of interesting as of right now, but there's a lot of filling to do. We have to obviously fill this gap and these holes, but we also have to make that smooth, and then this edge needs to be straightened. It can't be just cut, it needs to be actually filled out because it needs to face the wall. Same stuff on this side. That center thing needs to be all filled in and that kind of stuff. And then obviously the overall shape between these two is not perfect, so we're gonna see what we can do about that. And there's also a little dent here where there is LEDs, so we're gonna do that as well. So a lot of modifications with the glare wings now, and we're hopefully gonna get them symmetrical too. So we're gonna get into that. It's gonna be a lot of sanding, a lot of filling in stuff. So let's just go and see how these will turn out. Alright, you can now see we have some progress on the glare wings here. First of all, I installed these sort of filler blocks into the gap here, so that there is no longer a huge gap there. And they are still, we still need to shape these, obviously not gonna stay like that. But then we also cut a piece of here, since we looked at the real glare wings and we noticed it's actually flush with this, like this, and ours had like a thing like that. So we did it on both sides. Now this side should be good, cut flush with the bottom. It doesn't look like it, but it is, should be. And we just have to see what we do with this side, because this one is a little bit rough, so you might need to just cut off some amount and then just like put this sort of piece in there to get it good. But yeah, next up we just have to shape these and shape these to merge them a little better. Now they're just cut rough like that. And then also there is the hole that goes over here where the LEDs go, that needs to be cut on both sides. So it's actually coming pretty good. Trying to make them as symmetrical as possible is difficult, but I think it's working out pretty well. I'll see what is the next step here though. See you then. Alright, you can see we did the modifications and it's looking like this.
Yeah, it's looking kind of shit still, but once we sand them down and put some more putty.
Yep, and then black paint.
Them, yeah, it should look perfect.
Yes, you can see the hole, both sides.
The LED strips will go there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we have this thing, this is for the button. I don't know what button it is, but that didn't exist before and now it does. And everything else is fixed and filled, like the huge gaps that were in here. You can see how large it was. But that's about it. We are now going to do another project. You will probably hear about it later.
Yeah.
Alright, just a quick update. Maybe you can see the difference. I have sanded down this, both of them, and I applied a new coat to smooth things out. This side is looking pretty good. Here, way more filling and sanding to do though. There, not so much. Still a lot, but not so much. Same with that inside there. And this side, kind of way more rough still. I also ran out of the filler, so we had to get more. So I didn't get to quite get this into the good shape as the other side is. More sanding and more filling, especially on this side, but the other one too. Alright, just a quick update. I just got the first layer of the black paint on top of this. I have done a lot of filling and sanding on these, and now it's the first layer of paint. Now this is not the final paint and this is not the end of the filling and sanding. This is just a halfway marker sort of paint so that the filling and all the stuff stays put, because it really easily crumbles off when it's not painted. But now it's painted and you can start seeing the final shape of it. Really just gotta feel some dents. You can see quite well over there, and inside there a lot of dents. I also did this just with a regular brush, but we're gonna actually probably spray this, or at least with a roller. So this is very rough layer of paint here, just as you know, to show me better where I need to fill and sand more. But it's starting to look really good, and it's starting to come together. Now we just wait for the paint to dry and we'll start filling and sanding again. Alright, take a look at these. So quite a few things happen here now. I installed these two screws here, and that is to hold this gap here at an exact measurement, because it was a little bit flexing. I don't remember if I showed you, but the top plate was moving up and down a little bit. So I got these to hold it together. I have also done a lot more sanding and filling over here. So I think there are actually like one more sanding, and then we do the final layer of paint and we'll see how it looks. I have also flipped this on its on the right side up, and you can see that I have got this big seam, or these two big seams done, and then I just got some stuff here grinded off, and now we're gonna do the other two big seams. These are so big seams and they're on the top and they're actually, they have a little bit movement. So I have been using this fiberglass tape on the seam. So it keeps this, keeps the seam nicely locked and it's not gonna crack. And I just also filed these edges to their correct bevel. So yes, that looks, it's starting to look really good. We still have to also go and get the underside things here all filled, so we're gonna do that next. But overall it's starting to look really good. So we're gonna fill this and then we're gonna let it all dry, and then we're gonna we're gonna see if it's ready for the paint or if we need to fill a little bit more. We'll have to see, but so we have got it painted now for the second time. Well, this is the second layer, it's actually the third time, but we filled it so much that it's basically the second time. But you can see it's painted all around and it's looking really good. We will have the electronics go here and here. And of course MCP and EFIS panels right there. So it's looking very good already. On camera you can't see, but it does require a third coat, or more. These glare wings require a third coat, not so much the middle part here or this area here. Glare wings might take a third coat here, but it's looking really good. It's not perfect. It definitely has bumps like there, but I'm done filling and sanding this. If we want to make it more perfect, we can do it when it's installed. Nothing is stopping us from doing it after it's installed, but it's looking really good. You won't see that, or well, you can see that, but like, are you gonna look at that and go like, hey, why is that imperfect? Like, it's not a big deal. We'll go with it. It's looking really good. General picture like this, and it's really almost flawless. And the front here, the paint is still wet, so it looks a little bit rough, but the front here are really good. It's more the back where the problems arise, but that's looking good. So we're gonna go ahead and wait till the paint dry, get the third coat in, and then we'll install it. Okay, let's do that. Yo, we got it installed. So after about 5 coats of everything, it's finally done and it's installed.
Yeah, if we want to, we can always adjust this.
Yes,
but
it's a little bit.
It's fine enough already.
In camera you can't really see. And the bottom is super nice, at least on camera, but in real life too. And you can see how we mounted it. Simply just these L brackets or whatever on both sides. And then if you want to go on the other side.
Yeah, also yeah, it's connected to here and it looks very nice here in the back.
Yep, we need to just, here is a little gap up there, so we need to just put a new bracket there as well.
Yeah, as you can see, it's flexing a little bit. Yep. So the light bleeds out there. And we'll put here also some kind of mount, so this doesn't flex at all.
Yep. But it's good, and we will be moving into the LED lighting next. So
that will go here and also here.
And there.
Yeah.
And everywhere. But that's gonna be the next episode. So stay tuned for that, subscribe, and see you in the next one.